Hi everybody, welcome back to another segment of Inclusion Unlimited. I'm your host, Leslie Mouton, the Creative Media Director for Morgan's. You know, just a couple of weeks ago, Morgan's celebrated our annual Hearts of Gold Awards. It is such a beautiful night. It honors excellence in caregiving, as well as our Wall of Fame awardees, who have made impacts for the disability community at large. Join studio intern Emma Siebold for a magical evening with exclusive interviews from some of this year's honorees.
Hearts of Gold is a time-honored tradition at Morgan's. This award recognizes excellent caregivers and people who have made strides in helping the lives of individuals with disabilities. Come with me to enjoy the ceremony and meet some of this year's recipients.
Somebody asked me once, who's the most important person you've ever met? And I was like, well, how many caregivers can I list? Because I don't know of anyone who's doing anything more important that also is probably the least recognized, least celebrated, least appreciated. So that's one of the reasons tonight's so important. As a matter of fact, ironically enough, my wife can't be here with me tonight because one of our few nurses had to cancel. So she's home caregiving, so I can be here. And that is often the juggle in families like ours.
What a hard job to be a caregiver it is sometimes, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. You never know like how life is gonna pave a way for you that you don't think. But for us, we have a very rare disease in our family. My youngest daughter has that. So we have had to step together and unite as one to really kind of navigate the world. And my most important thing was it took 7 years for us to get diagnosed, and I didn't want other families to go through that wait. So I told myself I would continue to just advocate where I could and to talk about what life is like for us.
And then we have the Wall of Fame. Those are people who have maybe taken on a special mission to say that I want to do something that is, after learning all the needs of our friends with special needs, I want to either form a nonprofit. I want to put a large group together to do something that really makes a major impact. And tonight we will honor 5 of those individuals. So not only we're bringing everyone together in a way of being able to say thank you, and also recognizing the best of the best.
This is the most wonderful night. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm very honored. You know, Morgan's really does kind of set the pace for what the best practice can be for inclusion for children. And so I'm honored and very, very humbled to be here with so many great people.
It feels amazing to have received this reward tonight. The work that I do in higher education is kind of cutting edge, and to realize that all the people working in this field in all the different aspects are now aware of this kind of work, and it really can help raise expectations for what our younger people can do and achieve, and the sky's the limit.
We say cheers to inclusion, and here's to more good years of making the world where everybody belongs. Cheers. I feel like so many award events that I go to, all good, they're recognizing people who have names and titles and positions that everyone knows. My favorite thing about this is you're going to meet and hear about and be exposed to some stories of people you didn't even know existed, and yet they're doing maybe some of the most important work in this community. So it's it may be a small event, it may be names that most of the community's never heard of, but I think in many ways it may be the most important event in town tonight.
For Inclusion Unlimited, I'm Emma Siebold.
Thank you, Emma. It truly is a beautiful evening. And if you know someone who should be on our Wall of Fame or deserves to be honored with an Excellence in Caregiving Award, we will be opening up nominations later this year, so stay tuned for details. We'll see you next time.